Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, bitch, we got views.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to
ChadArmesTV.com.
And a very important message before we get started. Just real quick, we wanted to take 1 second just to let everyone know about something. Opportunity. An opportunity has came forth now to where you, as a creator, artist, entertainer of some sort, someone, I don't know, that we should be aware of, has the opportunity to be a part of ChadArmesTV now. Either through a spotlight interview that we feature every week on ChadArmesTV, or a guest here on the IGSSTS podcast. Those opportunities in the past have never been available. And with the content we've been able to bring to y'all over the past year and a half, more opportunities have presented themselves for us continuously. And before it gets out of reach, we want to make sure that the opportunity is there for y'all as well. So if this message has any value to you whatsoever, please take one moment, feel free to contact me or Chad Arms right now. Either DM us on Instagram, or currently our emails are listed right below. With all that being said, hope you enjoy this week's episode, or today's episode rather. Yeah. Show and prove to the dirt. ChadArmesTV.com. Let's go. Yo, real quick, let's take 1 second, Chad, real quick, just to thank one of our sponsors, the GOAT, Mark Gray over at South Nashville Heating and Cooling.
For sure.
Right? Those guys are amazing at what they do. They're expert in any type of HVAC services you could ever want. We're talking like expert design, superior service, quality installation since 1985.
85, dude. 85.
That's almost 40 years.
That's just, dude, that's insane.
I just turned 40. That's a long time. I'm really old. So obviously these guys know what they're doing. You guys need anything like that? Let me show you. These guys right here, they're the guys to call. Y'all see the name, the number, anything you may need, South Nashville Heating and Cooling can get it done.
For sure. And what better time to have them come help you out.
You said it, dude.
It's hotter than two rats making hot, passionate whoopee in a wool sock outside at all times.
That sounds pretty accurate.
You walk outside and you have heat stroke.
That's dead on. I totally agree.
Mark's your go-to guy. If you want it blowing snow biscuits in your crib, you hit up South Nashville Heating and Cooling.
Do them a favor. When you get them on the phone, tell them you heard about them when I got some shit to say to podcast. For what it's worth. But, yeah, one more time, shout out to South Nashville Heating and Cooling, man. Y'all see the name. Y'all see the number, man. Get at them.
Hey, how are ya? Want to know why I smell so good all the time? www.kingdomfragrances.com. My boy Steve, stop paying retail prices for cologne or perfume. Hit the link in the description. It's my affiliate link. When you set up a new account with kingdomfragrances.com and make your first order, you get 15% off that entire order. He's got some of the best pricing on the internet, and he's got great products, and he gets them to you in a timely manner. Hit up my boy Steve, kingdomfragrances.com, and I promise you, you're going to smell good just like I do, and you're not going to spend near as much as if you go pay retail. ChadArmesTV, giggity.
It's I got some shit to say to podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop, because trust us, we never do. All we do is work. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squint.
That's right. R.I.P.
Whizzle fizzle.
Forever and always. And me partner back in the corner.
Yeah, buddy.
That guy.
ChadArmesTV.
That guy. And yes, the one and only is with me yet again. That guy, the most aggressive one. Eat available now. Make sure y'all tap the fuck in. Yeah. But with us, gentlemen, we have a very special guest with us today. A gentleman that we've tried to get here for a long time, but he's Nashville's own. But yet he relocated to Atlanta a few years back, and he's been working nonstop. He's still on everybody's radar. Everyone references to him and goes to him when they need specific things done in this industry. He is the one, the only Jay Wilson Media, ladies and gentlemen. Or
That was a
Kodak,
nice intro.
fucking
Yeah, I was waiting
Kodak.
for that.
You know what I mean? Because as soon as he came through the door, I said, "What up, Kodak?" You know, hugs. You know what I mean? All that shit. And he said, "We're going with that. We're going back to Kodak because you know my man he rocks with Jay Wilson Media nowadays." And
No, for sure.
But before he left Nashville, it was Kodak. You know what I'm saying? This guy is fuck, dude. I don't even know where to start with you, bro. Like, when it comes to the level of talent this guy holds, as far as I guess we just say is in marketing. You know what I mean? As far as like any type of representation, as far as still image photography to motion graphics to videos to, I mean, you know, we've had videographers on and we've had graphic designers on, but this guy is a little different because he's like a one-stop shop, but he's a reliable source for any of these things. No matter what you go to him for, you're winning. You know what I'm saying? Like am I missing anything?
Nah, I'm about to cry, man.
Don't cry, dude. You would be the second person ever to get emotional on this show. The first and only was me. So don't.
But
Jelly.
I'm
Well, Jelly
different.
did at the same time, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm different because I don't think about all of that. So when people bring it up, it's just like, damn, it's been a while.
No, dude. I mean, fun fact. As we sat here this afternoon, right now it's currently about 10 after 5. And Jay got here maybe fucking 3:50, so maybe an hour and 20 minutes.
They've been chopping it
But the chopping it up conversation has went from this to that to you know to all over the place, but just great conversation.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like we're over here learning. Like the guy, you know, he's like, man, and then he's throwing flowers our way about, you know, the way the set is and you know the things we've achieved and you know how we put it together. We're sort of giving him inside baseball as far as like someone of his profession would appreciate. You know what I mean? And it's been dope having you that first hour off camera, just to be real.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
I love when we get the chance to do that with guests. And luckily, in this scenario, we know this guy. Unfortunately, we don't get to hang out with him as much as we love to. Otherwise, you would have been over here teaching for,
Right.
you know, we would have had like weekly
But y'all
sessions
figured
going
it
on.
out though.
Man,
Dope.
and dude, it's you know, that's a team effort over here, man. Like, yeah, we do this shit often where we just get together and try and figure the shit out. But yeah, we make it work to an extent.
I want to direct their eyes. This, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't a poster. This is lit. This is lit up. Like what you see on top of a store. This is lit.
Yeah.
So
Right.
yeah, they doing it right.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes, dude, believe it or not, we forget to even turn the motherfucker on.
Yeah, man. It's definitely
Shit show.
it's been something that we've been building and growing as we can. You know, if you go back, I don't know, 6, 8, 9 months ago, we just had a sign, you know, like a vinyl sign, and then it went to that, and we're gonna keep building it. But it's doing well, man. We appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What brings you to Nashville this
Yeah,
weekend,
let's
Bubba?
talk about that. What
It's
brings you here
Roy.
this week?
Elroy the boy.
It's
I
Roy.
came to help him out with his video with Young Jeezy, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, hell yeah,
You
man.
just flexed on us. Did you say
That's
that?
dope. Shout out to Elroy, man.
Shout
That's
out to
big
Young
for the
Jeezy.
Flexed
city.
on everybody. That's
Right.
crazy.
Shout out to Elroy the boy. Pull up on us, please. That's long overdue. We've talked often. It's been a plan for him to pull up. It's all about timing, but that guy stays working, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, Elroy being a bag. You know what I mean? He puts together things the way they should be put together. Obviously, if he brung Jay Wilson Media to Nashville to cover something or to contribute towards something, that is self-investment at its finest.
Yeah.
In my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, because that's calling in a big dog. That you know what I mean? And I'm not familiar. I know, like I said it to I'm gonna say it. Sorry, I said it to Kodak. Sorry,
Say
I'm
what
so
you
sorry.
want.
But I'm sorry, bro. But I said to him that I saw Roy had fucking 10 cameras out there, and I probably don't know half of them videographers, unfortunately. But that's self-investment, dude, and that's the most admirable thing ever that we discuss over here, probably as far as being an artist, so to speak.
Yeah.
So shout out Elroy the boy.
Yeah.
Sure.
How was it? How was
Yeah.
everything this weekend, man? How'd it go?
It was awesome. It was cold, but it was awesome. And every time that I come in, I meet like a new videographer. So I love that, just being in the same space. So
Yeah.
it was awesome, man. It was a good turnout.
Cool, man. Yeah, I saw stories and stuff from people that were there, and it seemed I saw him and Jeezy rocking the stage, and I saw I saw a lot of different artists in the city doing their thing, and I'm glad to see that it went well. Seemed like it went, it was a good
Facts.
turnout.
Who I was on that stage? 100K Tuck. Shout out 100K Tuck. He was on that
He
stage.
went crazy.
Yep.
Lil
shout out
Stain went crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Gates.
Yeah, Gates.
Yeah, I saw Gates was there.
Gates, pull up on me, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Hook it up.
Buck.
Yeah, Buck.
Bootsy, Buck, Trey 8.
Okay. Boosie, yeah.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Jeezy.
It was a few other people.
Yeah, that was a dope look, man. Unfortunately, where was I? I was in California. Yeah, I just got back yesterday. That's
Yeah, this is being dropped the week after TSU homecoming, but this is when we're shooting it. Obviously, it's the homecoming weekend. But that's dope that she was able to do that, man.
And it came out.
Yeah.
Another year, man.
I'm glad your ass fucking didn't get out,
Like, believe it,
motherfucker.
I was
Jesus
working. Man.
Christ.
I was working.
I watched that guy.
No way in hell this year I was getting out of there.
I watched that guy.
Fuck that.
Gets out and causes trouble.
Yeah, we were.
It's been a few years since I've done anything for TSU homecoming.
Really?
Really?
That was going to be my next question, or my
it's been a
question
while.
is, how often do you still come back here? Whenever the bag call,
Yeah, pretty much.
chasing the checks.
When
Love
I
it.
first moved here, I was coming back every weekend.
Yeah.
Like people would call and I'd come back every weekend, and that has pretty much went down all the way, especially after the pandemic. I wasn't here for like a year. And then I ain't seen my mom in like a year, so I came back. And I've been coming back probably like once a month, once every 2 months, something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
When I'm tuned in with my guy on social media and have been for years. You know what I mean? Like you've been a friend of ours for a long time.
Years.
Like we've been associates for forever. He's referenced people to me in my profession as printing and shit. Like Kodak will fucking do so much shit and send people my way. It was crazy. Like it was just like an unspoken bond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we wouldn't speak
That's dope.
probably as much as we because I didn't get to this point as far as the creative shit till we started the show. Like in all honesty, like all the shit we talked about before, like we just sort of built it as we flew it. You know what I mean? Like, but if I show you episode 1 to the one what we're doing now, like it's like, wow, how'd y'all get here?
Episode 1 looked like we were filming on a Ring camera.
Yes,
Across the room.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
on a
but you had
PA
to start
system
somewhere. Yeah.
with the
But
fucking
look at this,
equalizer like this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, it was a shit show. But now it's we got a show going, but without YouTube and Google, we wouldn't.
Hey man, that's what it's there for, dog. YouTube University, but there's so many people enrolled in that.
I'd rather attend Jay Wilson University. That would have been doper. Is my point. Like if Jay Wilson was still in the city, I would have called you so early on, bro, to come through and contribute. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, Chatty. When if we think about where this show would be if we had a guy like, because I know for a fact you're in our corner. There's no fucking, you know what I mean? Like his family, but at the same time, your name has came up on this show, bro, at least 50 times over the last 100 episodes.
Did Vac and them bring him up?
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
We've brought him
Bezel-
up.
Bezel Gang, I think,
I could probably speak on probably a dozen guests that's mentioned your name, and then us continuously. You know what I mean? But
And I'm impressed by the list of people that you know what
Exactly.
I mean. We was just talking about some of the people that he worked with, man.
So-
this man has a mean flex.
Yeah.
So it's not like he left Nashville just to get away. Like the guy,
he went to work,
knew
bro.
he looked at Atlanta as just a better opportunity for an avenue that he wanted to strive a little bit forward faster in. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And so
I don't even know what I said.
I also wanted to steal some sauce, so I went to Atlanta to learn stuff. So like sometimes on my daily rants, or even like with artists that I talk to directly, I tell them what they doing down there. You know how we need to be moving, what you need to be creating. Like that's kind of how I do stuff. So I just try to share. You know.
No, I totally get it.
That's the way to do it, bro.
You had me at stealing sauce.
Yeah, man.
I think you just named the episode.
I think you just named the episode for sure.
Yeah.
Stealing
Everybody
sauce.
moves different, so it's just like you got to get out the city sometimes and just learn some stuff, and then work your way back into the city.
Yeah.
What
Figure out what's going on.
For sure. What about Atlanta? Do you want to speak about Atlanta? Like, what's it like being down there as opposed to being from Nashville? Like, obviously, it's going to be different in some ways, but obviously, you're probably liking it if you've been there as long as you have.
Yeah. The networking is crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to work to get to people, but I still feel like it's easier to bump into people,
Right.
and get work done, build that relationship, regardless of how many camera people are down there, I've always bumped into somebody, told them what I do, and they say, "Oh man, we need that. Let's go."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You instantly build that relationship.
Does it seem like Atlanta, from an artist standpoint, do they network way better than artists here in Nashville do? Does it seem like more people are more with like together as far as like? I just feel like Nashville, if they networked like Atlanta did, we would be close to up. You know what I mean?
As far as working together.
Yeah.
and stuff.
As far as working
I just
together?
feel like people. I don't know. I feel like Nashville just kind of separates.
Yeah, divide instead of unifies.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you agree in the sense that Atlanta's does a much better job and like than Nashville may do as far as being unified?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what frustrates
Even Memphis
me.
doesn't.
Yeah, for sure. Because you go back 10, 15 years before you moved. Just imagine if everybody would have united then and just kind of done what Atlanta's done. There's no doubt that we have some of the most talented people here too.
doubt.
Yeah, believe it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the unity has never been.
But it's always been kind of I don't want to say a dog eat dog or crab in the bucket thing.
Crab in the barrel.
Yeah, crab in the barrel. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I was just interested in what you thought about that because I know people say that about Atlanta, how the artists work with each other a lot more and a lot better. But you know, that was just maybe outside looking in, I guess.
Yeah, I had posted something about that, just giving an example, like how Wife and Lucci had "Key to the Streets" song, and it was like I think like 3 or 4 artists on there. I was like, what's stopping 3 or 4 Nashville artists to get on a song and everybody put their money into the song and push it versus trying to push your own single song and nobody really knows what direction to go. If everybody puts
and with
10,
a limit
15,000,
limited, what could be a limited budget, as opposed to, you know what I'm saying?
For
Everybody
sure.
put their chips together,
like
and we
put
got
all
a
their
little
money
budget.
behind one song, like, and they can go crazy and open up doors. But it's nothing but a thought, and then it just has to be done.
Yeah. So when we start talking about the Jay Wilson media thing, you know what I mean? Like I said, I know. I call him Kodak because when I met him, that's what he kind of went by. You know, and as with growth and development skills, I guess you've achieved over the years, it's grown to Jay Wilson Media.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if you go to Jay Wilson, we'll put the link in the description.
For sure.
JaywilsonMedia.com, right? You go to this site, dude, and it's a sample of some of the work that Jay's done, but at the same time, it's also a chance to book, reach out. But what I loved about it when I read it was that there's consulting involved. Like you teach, you can help guide people to basically what the fuck I was talking about earlier, where I wish we would have had you here in the Ville, or me just been more accessible to you, I guess, without checking out the website. My dumb ass didn't until you were booked to come here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what I loved about that though is that you put that out there. Like, because even out of all the creators I know, or the skilled, half skilled, don't know shit, or can for whatever they do, none of them teach shit.
Right.
In reality, you know what I mean? None of them's like, well, I would guess behind closed doors, but yes, I'll show you how to do it. No problem. But to display your services like that, you know what I mean? Like, hit me up if you want to learn. I will teach you. For a price.
That's that each one teach one,
Right.
something like that right there.
Right, but that's also fucking self-confidence to where I'll teach you.
Right. And that's forceful because I really don't even want to charge for it. I really like.
Yeah.
As soon as I came in here, I started asking y'all questions just to see,
for sure.
All
just
facts.
to see if I got 2 cents to say, oh man, try this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really love just improving stuff, helping people build up. Like, that's really what makes me happy. So,
Facts.
I mean, and that's what I've been doing. Like, when people drop music, I help them build that project up, build their image up. So that's kind of really what I do.
So going back to the media and stuff that you do, what did you get into the video stuff first? Was that the first thing that you started doing back in the day when you got going, or was it photography? As far as when you first started getting in this is something I want to do. What was it that you kind of got?
Yeah, what opened your
lane was
mind
it
to like
first?
all of it? Where did it start with the camera? Just still shot photography?
I mean, if we taking it all the way back, I was a model. I was in front of the camera.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
Talk your shit, man.
As a kid, I was a kid model. I've done like
I was a
coffee
pretty
commercials and
motherfucker.
stuff like that. Like, I was making more money than my parents, but
Hell,
they
flex.
obviously
Oh, yeah,
spent
dude.
that.
Flex.
But I was a child model, and then around high school, I started rapping. Well, middle school I started rapping, but high school I ran my own studio. I did my own beats. I was engineering for people at my school and stuff like that.
Hard.
And that's when Kodak was like really going crazy. And then
Got you.
I just started to get real with myself. Like, I really ain't got nothing to talk about, rap about. You know, I'm tired of rapping about stuff that we don't do, stuff that we don't have, like everybody started out as. So I just kind of graduated to graphic design. And with graphic design, let me see, like when I wanted to design something, people would start sending me like cell phone pictures or, you know, low quality pictures. So to guarantee that quality, I picked up a camera, started taking their photos.
Let me help you out.
So I can guarantee everything is clear in A1.
Let me build this with you so we get it right. I totally understand.
So it was basically one of those things too with you, because I didn't even know that you was doing the artist stuff first. It was more of a thing where you was teaching yourself all that stuff so you wouldn't have to go outsource it.
Yeah,
kind of like what Wesley was saying. The same thing, I believe, was what Wesley was saying in his interview with the same kind of stuff. Just learning how to do stuff so you didn't have to pay somebody else to do it. You could do it yourself.
Facts.
Yeah, and I cared about it. Like I always said, presentation is everything. Like people gonna look at how you present it before they look at what you present. So presentation is everything.
Especially back then, because that was when everything was physical.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you was talking about when you was probably in high school, like that was when digital was kind of just coming up on the hill. Like everything else was still, you still had to get CDs, you still had to do, you know what I mean? So the presentation was definitely important because everybody had CDs, bro. Everybody had mixtapes.
And when you needed the CDs, you go to Squints.
For sure.
When you need the covers, you go to Squints. And that's what made it so easy because, you know, we probably did one. I saw that he had quality. He was promoting his stuff. So I'm like, everybody. Anybody that came to me with a blank CD with writing on it, now you need to let me design something, and then you go over here.
Yeah,
so
presentation is a must, man.
Yeah, man.
That was a thing.
Do you have, of all the stuff that you do you have something that you like the most?
Get excited about?
Or as far as, I know you like all of it, but like if you had to say, what do you enjoy doing the most currently? Is it photography, or is it graphic design, or is it?
It's the motion graphics. It's definitely the motion graphics.
Yeah.
And
motherfucking monster. Y'all need that hey, links in the description below.
And for ChadArmesTV.
Y'all need them motion graphics. Tap the fuck in. My guy goes crazy.
Yeah, for ChadArmesTV especially, he is the one that did the motion graphics for Worm Gangsta Shit. So if you saw the Worm Gangsta Shit,
hard.
Yeah, R.I.P. Wizzle.
I can play it right here.
He's the one that did the motion graphics for that, for the little Instagram and stuff we were running for it.
That was fire.
So fire.
So yeah, that's cool though, because that's big. Like we were talking off camera with the motion graphics, especially like lyric videos and stuff like that. Like that's also stuff that you do. That's considered motion graphics, I'm guessing. Yeah. So that's
real
dope.
long ones and a lot of work, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He just showed us some hard shit too, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Fuck with him.
Should we let him start flexing and kind of going through some of the people that he's worked with?
Yeah, because one tried to speak on it, like got towards it for a minute, and I leaned into we leaned into like the networking discussion. Yeah. And then I leaned into the teaching part, right? Because I wanted to double back and say, you should teach motherfuckers how to network because it's got you opportunities like what? Because I swear, dude, when it comes to motherfuckers that be around people that I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy puts himself in situations with that camera in his hand that I cannot believe for myself. I really can't. Like, I look at it and I'm just like, wow, good for him. Like, Jesus. I'm talking. Go. Well, go ahead. Let me give my pick. The one you threw out to me when he said "Lil Baby."
Yeah.
Like he's had a chance to just photograph Lil Baby. Enough said.
Was it just some like pictures for like social media? Or was it for art?
It could be anything. Magazine.
It was just some. It was some photos at a video shoot.
Oh, dope.
And then I was with him with Rollo. We performed somewhere, but Lil Baby rolled up in a Camaro with a system in front of the club and hopped out, and nobody knew who he was. Hopped out and nobody did anything. Like nobody knew who he was. And
so I'm that was like early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like, man, this is crazy to see what he's came to.
Yeah, he's a big. I mean, he could be argued that he's. I mean, other than Drake,
what's fucked up is at this moment his latest album came out last Friday. So I wonder where we'll be in our mind mentally.
Oh, that's right. It drops 14th. Yeah, well, it's dropped. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's dope. Go ahead. It's that's a good one to start with.
That's why I threw it out first, because that's my favorite artist currently, besides these two guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a big name in the industry currently. So, but going forward, and who else would you name?
And then after that, I also recorded "Baby" again at DJ Drama's studio.
Flex,
because I was doing the video production for DJ Drama Streets is Watching podcast.
Oh,
so
cool,
I did like the
man.
intro and all that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a fucking gym rally over here.
Man, Rollo, Future,
Mm-hmm.
Gunplay.
Like Jesus, fucking Pluto. Give me a
Future
Gunplay would be a cool thing.
was cool.
I bet.
Future was cool. We was in the hood eating chicken wings
That's
and just chilling.
That's what's happening.
Right.
So I was just taking pictures of them, just chilling. It was pretty cool. That was definitely a vibe. And then we went to the studio after that. I was trying to keep up with Lamborghinis on the interstate. Ended up kind of crashing my car a little bit.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
man.
wife was mad, but
Trying to keep up with them.
don't keep up with Lamborghinis in an Altima. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right.
So you said one man that blew my mind, man. You said Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
That was
What was that like?
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. That was definitely a vibe. I recorded him in Baton Rouge for a concert that he had, and that was just when like one of the no ceilings that dropped when he was kind of beefing with Cash Money.
Okay.
Oh,
And like the stage, the crowd, the energy, everything was just crazy. So that was pretty cool.
Man,
Gotcha.
dope, dude.
yeah, that's. I think honestly, man, he's probably the greatest rapper alive.
Yeah,
Got to.
I can agree.
He just proved it with like fucking 20 more plaques, right?
Yeah.
Like y'all see that
Yep,
meme
yep.
that came out?
And what's
Yeah,
crazy is
that's
on that
crazy.
on that picture, Lollipop's not even on there, and it's like 9 times platinum.
Yeah,
And they didn't even put that on there. They left that one off
it's not even
on that picture.
a quarter of the work
Yeah.
that he done.
No, I thought that was like new ones that he got. Like even
No,
though
I think it's new ones. Yeah.
Okay, my bad,
Recently.
my bad. I
yeah,
didn't know
recent
that. Okay.
certifications, dude. That was the
Yeah.
thing. Like he got
Gotcha.
he got
I think
certified
it was
for like
like 8 or 9.
It was a bunch, bro.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought.
dope.
But yeah, shout out Wayne. He's probably watching.
For sure.
Pull up,
Right.
Wayne.
Yeah,
Pull up,
pull up,
Weezy.
Wayne. We're waiting on you. If anybody could get him here, it's that guy. Shit.
Yeah, but you could. I mean, the list. I mean, you said Rick Ross is on there too.
Rick Ross.
Look how he has the thing.
Rick Ross.
That's
Did you
bad,
name- did you
bro.
name Rick
That's
Ross on there?
bad.
I don't think so.
Look,
Oh, my
that's
bad.
bad.
Okay.
I probably envisioned it
shot
somehow.
Some stuff for like the liquor company. He's liked a couple of posts. I don't know if I.
Oh, I
worked
got you.
with him.
Okay, yeah.
Gotcha.
But you said
Yeah,
Black Youngster. You did stuff for his Black Youngster. Yeah.
Black Youngster, me and him are pretty cool. I
Bag.
just talked to him last week.
That's dope.
We planning some
hell
stuff.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So
He's a
I
trip.
like
I like
him
Black
because I
Youngster.
kind of got him in a situation where he kind of won't shoot without me.
That's
That's-
dope,
that's
dude.
pretty cool.
That's how you know you're doing your thing, bro.
Like, man, you ever need to pay some bills? Anything, man, just hit me up, man. We can shoot an idea, anything. He's like,
That's real.
he's crazy.
If I give you a
that's a
number,
real-
can we call him?
That's a real thing.
I go through another person.
No, I
haven't
mean, I got
gotten
bills. Like, do you think we can?
that. Oh yeah, no, I can definitely book something now.
I could
Easy.
use some help over here.
Hell yeah.
Bad. Real
Hell
bad.
yeah.
No, I think it's dope as fuck, man. The fact though, back to the networking. Like, I don't know how the fuck you find yourself in those scenarios. I really don't. I don't know if you have somebody that looks out for you and tells you where to be, or how that works for you, man. But it's got to lean back towards your networking capability.
It's hard work and energy he puts out there too, bro.
I feel like it's the
Yeah.
work, it's the quality of work, word of mouth,
Yeah,
and really just being a genuine person.
Yeah,
like
energy, that energy, dog.
I don't have like a slimy bone in my body. Like
Yep.
I'm not trying to break your pockets. I'm not trying to fuck you over. I'm just trying to really get my work seen and make you look better. Right. And that's what anybody, I don't care
That's
if you're
real shit.
famous coming up. I don't care who it is. That's
Yeah.
really, because I really love art. Like I've been around it my whole life. This is it. So I really love art. So I just want to help enhance people, and people see that. And most of the stuff I'm in is really just word of mouth. And then when I get into that room or that situation, I build a relationship with that person.
Yeah.
So I keep going with Black Youngster. He gonna say, oh man, Gotti needs something. He gonna say that eventually. So it's just a work in
Man,
progress.
have you ever met somebody that was in your position who fumbled the bag by being not so genuine?
Oh, that's a good question.
You know
Or
what
do
I
you
mean?
know anybody? I get
Like not taking the like you say like being a nice guy or being just a genuine guy, man, and not having any ulterior motives or no shit like that, right?
I could see if you wasn't, there'd be hurdles. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be an easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I've came across camera people that don't really know how to conduct themselves in certain situations.
Yeah.
And that's automatically not going to get you a call back. So
Yeah, that's a good answer to the question. That's kind of what he was saying about fumbling the bag. That's the way to fumble the bag and not getting a call back
Facts.
because of the way you conducted yourself. So like, I'm all about what you're about, bro. That's how I always conduct things, just putting good energy out there. And I think that's the reason that we're getting some of the stuff that we're getting is like, especially like here recently, just from the energy. If you put that energy out there, bro, it's going to come back to you that way.
sure.
You get what you put in, you know what I mean?
Let that be a lesson, man. Like do good business. Like, build good relationships. That's for anybody that's watching, man. Keep that in mind.
For sure.
Well,
And
I
that
mean,
can
just to bring it back to reality, I mean, given some of the fucking A to B to C list celebrities you just named, you're still here with us right now, hanging out, and we kicked it for an hour plus before we hit record, shooting the shit, trying to help educate us or show us something or give us an opinion. As I was setting up Kodak's camera, this camera right here. Like I told him about the ring light. Y'all saw me just zoom in. If you rewind 20, 30 seconds, you'll see I just zoomed in a little bit to get rid of that ring light. But like I told Kodak as I'm setting it up, I was like, bro, whatever you see, tell me. Like this is the feed. You know what I mean? Like because I want that feedback from somebody like this guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, bruh, like I just couldn't imagine visually where we'd be. We want to get to this shit more, like to where everybody's got their own rig.
Yeah, and we'll get there.
And we will.
Yeah,
but I don't
for
want to fucking get dizzy doing the shit.
Yeah.
And I'm already fucking spinning over here, bro. I don't know if it's the weed or the fucking.
It's probably the weed.
It probably is the weed. It's good weed.
Yeah.
But I think it's just humble as fuck, bro, how I reached out to Jay Wilson Media months ago, probably, to get him over here. Just because I wanted him to come through and share some of his fucking expertise on all the shit he does. Some of, the people he's been around, the story he has, all that shit. Get him over here. But I knew he had been in Atlanta. But I swear, the moment he had the opportunity, he hit me up and was like, bro, I'm going to be in the city this weekend.
Bro.
had to.
Right? But, but what I had to do, fun fact, I just got back yesterday. And even to my better half, I was like, babe, I'm sorry. Like, one day back before we go to work, before I go back to my full-time job, and even with Chad, I was like, bro, but, Jay Wilson Media is in town, man. We got to make this happen. He heads back Sunday evening. Like, I'm sure as soon as we're done here, you're headed back.
Headed right back.
But that's real shit.
That's real, bro.
You know what I mean? I don't know what you're doing next or when the last time you shot with somebody that's way out of our league, but I just think it's dope as fuck, bro, that you still just took that time to even
got to
hit me. You know what I'm saying?
Have you had one of those moments, man, where you sit and realize, like, okay, man, I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm here.
Yeah. You got to be a force, bro.
No, I'm trying to learn. Like my wife kind of put it in perspective for me. She kind of, made me look at the progress that we've made. Like even the type of place that I'm staying in versus what I moved down there to. She made me kind of realize all of that. But as far as me by myself, I just work. That's what I like to do is I work. Yeah. I do it to where I'm able to spend time with my kids. Even my kids like to pick up cameras. One of my other kids like to edit. So, yeah, I just
That's
like
fucking
to work,
dope
man.
as fuck.
Bring them into my world.
And see, what going back to what you was just saying about that, I've had people ask me that same thing about, dude, do you ever just sit and think about the interviews or the stuff that y'all have done? And I'm like, I really don't, because when you're in like the moment just working, it just becomes a thing where it's like, that's awesome, but that we got what are we gonna do the next? And it just kind of becomes a thing where sometimes I sit back and I'm like, dude, that's crazy that we did that, but then I'm like, it's dope, but what are we doing next? I see what you're saying though.
Yeah,
it's hard to not want to do that, but I guess when we're doing what we're doing, we got to just kind of keep that vision toward, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying though,
and I feel like if you that type of person, I feel like if you think about that too much, you start to change.
Yeah.
And I don't want to ever become Hollywood, a big headed person, none of that. Like,
because that's not what got you where you're at. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel that too.
No, I 1,000,000% get that. What I love about Kodak when he starts talking that family shit though is my man said he has 3 children as well. I don't know if I can speak on your fucking personal life like that.
3 kids.
But what about these 3 kids? They're 3 female. Right?
3 girls.
Did we just become best friends? Yeah.
Girl dads, dude.
Girl dad.
Shout out girl dads, man.
What? Your girl dad too won, right?
Yeah,
You got girls and boys.
I only got one girl though.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These
But-
fellas got 3, man.
Only
Yeah.
3. We each only have 3 children, and they're all 3 women.
Yeah.
Like, dude, bless our hearts.
Girls are
Yeah.
different, man. Girls are
Fuck yeah, they
girls
are.
Babies are awesome. You know, toddlers are awesome. But
Yeah.
now you're getting into the females and the attitudes.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I'm like,
Yep.
but I love y'all. I love them while they're awake. But I appreciate them while they sleep. I just sit and
Facts.
look at them, and
Man.
you know that's when I get like, oh, but
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I tell these guys all the time. Well, I mean, like they said, if you got one or you got a daughter, like you understand, but at the same time, good girls make you soft, bro.
Yeah,
And multiple
yeah.
girls make you soft.
They do, man.
Damn, they make you soft. I be saying the stupidest shit. I be like, look at that shit's cute.
Yeah.
yeah, you
Oh, man.
got to.
I be like, bro, that's adorable.
I woke up with the little balls in my head, man.
Total sweetheart,
Yeah.
Right.
Bow reds, man. All that right there.
bro.
Yeah.
Nails painted and shit.
I've had a whole
Yeah.
dress on. I'm playing. I'm playing.
Oh shit.
Room got quiet. Hey, I
Record
ain't done that
stops.
shit.
Yeah, that's
Hey, but
dope.
listen though, I wouldn't be surprised, man.
But
They'll
dude, when you,
convince you, man.
when you run it back, dude, he did a motion with his face and everything. He went, even threw it out there like it was total. I loved it, bro. You
Dude,
got
but
the part.
Like one said, if they talk to you and ask you a certain way, there's a good chance you may try it just because it's your daughter.
Oh
Look
man,
around.
for real,
Look
man.
around, make sure.
Yeah.
Man, listen,
Don't
man.
tell nobody.
Listen,
Put your phones up.
listen.
Yeah.
I haven't put a dress on,
Where the
but
camera at?
I've done dance moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, trying to anyway. My version of it, you got to do it this way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't know what the hell I'm doing,
Right.
but you still try.
How old's your youngest?
6,
Yeah. Okay.
6, 8, and 10.
Yeah. You spaced that. We talked about that. Yours are spaced out right. Mine's all fucked up. But at the same time, I got the toddler part. Like that kid's fucking. She's amazing, but fucking crazy.
Definitely gonna keep you young though.
Definitely,
So that's a good thing.
My hair just keeps getting grayer and grayer.
Hey man, and they turn you on. They turn you on to different stuff, man. Especially
Yeah.
when you're a lover of music, man. They turn you on to what's fresh. You know, what's
That's the
different.
16-year-old.
Yeah,
My 16-year-old and me, dude. We got we sending each other songs and shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
shout out Kamora.
yeah. They keep me up.
16-year-old's different.
Yeah.
And then my 10-year-old's just creative. She's in that space where she just draws all the time.
Yep,
She's just
that's
real
my 8.
Oh yeah,
total
Yeah.
sweetheart kid. Like
That's
just,
my middle child. That's
right.
your middle. Yeah,
Yeah, my
something
middle
about
too.
that middle child.
Yeah, just total sweetheart. And Lily's my middle child, but my youngest Harley, ask Chad and one. She's a fucking tornado, bro. Like she's the sweetest, cutest little toddler ever, bro. But she'll fuck you up, man.
One
She'll
thing,
fuck you up.
She's in a mode now where she's like, she's gotten to where she talks now.
Yeah.
Like she says our name and she has like conversations, but she has those wild streaks in her where she'll just go on a
nuts, bro.
rampage. Yeah.
man,
Go nuts.
Little girls are demanding, man.
Man, dog.
Boys, what I figured out, man, is boys are more laid back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're knuckleheads, though.
Yeah.
They're knuckleheads.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not trying, so
They're
I won't
us,
know.
You know what I mean?
Right? No, dude, it's
I'm
over.
good.
It's over, dude. So y'all, as we're recording this, this comes out on the what? I don't know. After the 14th, 17th. So currently, though, it's the fucking 9th. And yesterday, I got back from Cali, dude, flying with a 2-year-old. One of the biggest mistakes of my life. Period. A 4-hour flight from Nashville to Denver.
Yeah. When y'all said that y'all was doing that, I was like, how is that going to work? I was thinking, like, how's that going to
The
work?
problem was we flew. Where's the camera? Fucking Frontier. Fuck Frontier Airlines. You know why? Because their flights don't offer on-air Wi-Fi. I need Wi-Fi. My kids need those tablets for that fucking 4-hour flight. Both of my kids, even my
Wi-Fi is
10-year-old.
crack, man. Wi-Fi is heroin, man.
No Wi-Fi.
That's tough.
Bro, and then after, like on the way home, we flew American Airlines the whole way. Luxurious compared to fucking Frontier, bro. They come give you the snack and a fucking canned drink. You watching in-flight movies. You got free Wi-Fi. Your seat reclined. You got a bigger tray table, a fucking holder for your phone, USB charger, big plug underneath.
Yeah.
Frontier, no Wi-Fi, no shit, no, not even no fucking snack. Fuck Frontier.
Man, listen,
That's what it is. I'm mad right now. Dude.
No Wi-Fi is a big deal now, man.
Man, that
kids will walk in your house in the first. They don't even say hi. The first.
No, where's the tablet, motherfucker? Where's the tablet?
We were that family with the screaming.
Oh, dude, I would have hated y'all. I would have hated y'all on that flight.
I hated us, bro.
Yeah, dude, I would have hated y'all so bad.
We were that, and then on the way back, Wi-Fi was there. It was much more. And now there were moments where Hartley wants to get down and run up and down an aisle or some shit. It may work once or twice. Everybody thinks she's cute, but the second time she's going up, tapping people on the leg.
Oh, they don't mind that she did that.
Well, it's kind of like, once the seatbelt signs are off, let her down for a minute. She'll be back.
Okay,
she ain't going nowhere. Fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think anybody's gonna cuss her out. You know what I mean? So,
right. I just didn't. I don't.
Once or twice, it's okay. But when she starts stopping and then.
Hey, what's up? What's up, man?
Oh, find some new friends.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Starts grabbing other people's tablets, and then it gets,
Yeah,
it becomes a thing,
bro. Yeah. But never, guys. Anyone watching or listening, never try to fly.
When y'all said that, I was
anyone
like,
under five.
I just assumed Hartley was staying here,
right? You have to make sure they're not a toddler, like to that degree, but you have to make sure they don't shit their pants, dude. That's another thing. Like you have to make sure they're past that stage. Because you can't fly. I don't care how smart they are, whatever they're doing. What's happening in their life? If they still shit their pants, it's no go. Mm-hmm. Diapers are one thing. You can change a fucking diaper. Yeah. But if the kid's shitting their pants, that's what me and my future brother-in-law were talking about. Mm-hmm. Because he's got a toddler and the kid's past diapers where we went to Cali.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I can't fly to Nashville because my kid still shits his pants. I'm like, facts, bro. It makes sense. Yeah. I mean...
Shout out to shitting your pants. You know
Chad does it all the time.
Not Chad. Not anymore.
What did I bring you? Look what Chad. Check this out. This is what I brung Chad because he shits his pants all the time.
He brought. I've only shit my pants one time.
It's just a joke. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Emergency underpants. This is one pair of underpants in this can. Do you think there's really underpants in there?
There might be some small thongs in that.
It has to be, right?
They can't see it. Fuck, I don't know. It says underpants. Look at that.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
It's like,
man, have you ever?
It's like one of those things. I think people just keep wondering. Nobody ever really opens it.
Well, let's open it. Let's open it, dog.
Are we gonna open it?
Let's see what it's talking about. Let's see what it's talking about.
Okay.
It says fits most adults. Why Chad does that?
First of all, I am not most adults. Let's get that out in the open. This is not gonna fit me. If there's a pair of underpants in here, they're not gonna fit. I'm not most adults,
bro. But yeah,
that's the name of the new album.
Yeah, I'm not most adults. Yeah, stamp. Yeah, flying with a toddler, not a good idea, bro. Why? Unless there's Wi-Fi, and it changes everything. What do you got there? It is.
It's a pair. Oh shit!
No, it's a pair of drawers.
No, this is not a pair.
You're welcome.
What is?
Wow!
It looks like a hairnet.
Bro,
it's a see-through.
Oh my god, it's underpants, dude.
They're like see-through, bro. If I put that shit on, bro, you would see my shit.
That's the hospital.
That shit's crazy, bro.
I mean, it's gonna hold what comes out, I guess.
I mean,
dude.
Hey, bro.
To a certain extent,
I'm gonna be real. I could probably fit them, bro.
Dave, I mean, shout out to Emergency Underpants, man.
Bro, that store I bought those in, man, was the dopest store ever. They had everything from the 80s and that shit.
Yeah, what'd you get for one?
Look what one's got. And I got something for Leroy, but we can't show it yet because we gotta wait till he comes over.
Check that out.
Look what one got.
Yeah,
dude, everything in the store. Have you seen this?
The very first Nerf ball. Remember them, dude, back when they used to go with the goals you put on the door?
Dude, I wish I could tell y'all about
the original Nerf ball. Look at the bag. It says what you can do with them.
That's how you learn how to dunk, man.
For sure, dog.
It shows a picture of the Nerf ball and the kids with feet with their socks on, like makes.
Yeah, soccer.
That's the stupidest shit ever,
That's
bro.
so funny, dude.
But the fact that they sell this shit, the store
That's
was so
cool,
nostalgic, bro. Like we were in that store for like an hour. It was it was the craziest store ever. But it was like everything. Chad, you know what they had that I almost bought you?
What?
A set of jacks.
Oh man, dude!
There is an episode where we talk about jacks,
about how dumb, fucking shitty jacks are.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying? The little things where you shake them up. I don't even know how you play.
You bounce the ball, you got to pick up the jacks and then pick up the ball.
The little spiky things.
Yeah, it's like I think they started in like 1914 or something. I don't know. It sounds like something you would find at Cracker Barrel.
Everything,
probably.
Everything though, from like the your childhood years was in one store.
Speaking of Cracker Barrel, man, what's the name of the game with the little wooden?
The peg game, I guess is what it's called, but that sounds bad now. But it's the little game with the pegs, the board. You're an ignoramus if you leave more than 3 of them.
Oh yeah, I got one upstairs. I actually got one of the fucking pegs right here.
Yeah, I love that. Me and Mel play it all the time, and she gets it down to 1 or 2, and I'm a fucking ignoramus every time. I get 4 more.
Game.
Yep,
Oh,
that
okay.
game.
The golf tee game.
The golf tee game. That sounds better than the peg game.
Right.
Yeah.
It definitely did.
Golf tee game. Yeah. Shout out to Cracker Barrel, man.
Absolutely. But the store that was in there, bro, was crazy. I wish I could just tell y'all on one hand how much dope shit I looked at and saw, like, God, do you remember these? And now it's like a mind blank, but we were in there forever, dude. It was a dope ass store in San Francisco.
So sidebar, this is just kind of how we do on the podcast.
Yeah.
What were y'all's, like when y'all were kids, what were y'all's jams as far as like toys that y'all play with? Was it G.I. Joes, Ninja Turtles,
Turtles for sure.
Nerf guns? Like
Ninja Turtles, bro.
Ninja Turtles was yours?
Ninja Turtles.
Yours was Ninja Turtles too? Mine was G.I. Joe's, bro, but I was so, and wrestling figures, obviously.
Wrestling figures.
Remember the Hasbro ones that that had like the Ultimate Warrior you could push down
yeah.
and he'd do like,
Yeah.
Bro, those are worth so much money now.
You pull the
Yeah.
button bang down in the back, and
Or you squeeze, you like squeeze
Or
their,
the like Barbies, and they come with different dresses and stuff.
Yeah,
That's the second dress reference.
Dude.
By 3, it gets weird. So we're good.
You're in that. You're under that 3. You're under that 3. Yeah.
Oh,
the third one
dude.
ain't coming. Look.
That was such good comedic timing, dude. That was great.
oh shit.
Cause I looked at him like, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say?
fucking A, dude.
Hey,
Oh, dude.
He had me for a second. I'm thinking,
Dude, it's so great.
no.
Damn it, man.
Dude, that was great. Mine was G.I. Joe's, but like I would not buy Cobras. Those were the bad guys.
Yeah.
So I had like 65 G.I. Joes and 2 Cobras.
Yeah.
And I had the G.I. Joe fort, and it was such an I'd have them go to war, but like it was 2 on 65, so you know who won.
Ninja
But
Turtles big on
that was my
mine,
brother,
man, but
yeah.
I was big on like Transformers and shit too.
Yeah.
But I
I
remember
collected
having,
Matchbox cars.
I remember being like real young, like 7, 8, and I had a lot of He-Man shit.
Man,
I remember having tons of He-Man
was the
shit.
guy.
Yeah, I had tons of that shit. I used to have a tent, bro, that went on my bed. You ever seen a tent bed?
Hey, when you're
no.
a kid, you get creative, man.
No,
Man, I
dude,
used to
it
have-
was made for your bed. I remember it
shit.
as a kid. It was called like a tent bed.
tent bed.
It was like for a single, right? And it was like a tent that went over your kid's bed, and it
Yeah.
looked like a tent that would be outside, but it's strapped underneath the mattress.
I know what
It
you're
was
talking about.
Y'all had too much money.
Bro, no,
Y'all
dog,
had
come
too
on,
much
man.
I know what you're talking about.
No, but it was fucking dope as fuck, and I don't know why it sounds fucking stupid as shit now. But
I
I
had
remember
the
it being a kid.
I had
Yeah,
the
tent
wrestling
bed.
buddies too. You remember the ones that were
Fuck
like
yeah,
this?
dude! I had Ultimate Warrior.
I did too, and I used to have him fight. You remember my buddy?
Yes.
My buddy.
Why you having whooping my buddy?
Dude, no, I had plot twist. I had my buddy using a pencil, and he was I had him. I was fucked up. I watched Chucky and shit when I was a kid. So my buddy, I had my buddy, and he'd get a pencil and start fighting dirty, and he'd stab Ultimate Warrior in the eye because it was that cloth, and it just go right through him. And then I had Ultimate Warrior knock his eyes out. I was fucking fucked up when I was a kid, dude.
Jesus,
I watched Child's Play.
Old Sid from Toy Story. Over
Dude,
there.
that totally was Sid moment, dude. I was Sid, dude.
That's fucked up, man. Do y'all remember the race car tracks though?
Yes, for sure, dude.
Man, yeah. I had a
what
cool
was it?
little
Hot
race car.
Wheels?
Yeah.
Man, Hot Wheels.
And,
all
and,
that-
and
all that
Matchbox, yeah, I had both of them. Yeah,
But the little gun. What about the?
Man,
dude, they still.
man,
I see in Walmart they still have the Hot Wheels and shit. They got some really dope ones now.
So when I went to, like I said, I went to Cali, but they have 2 children. One's one's 3 and 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but one of the little boys had a fucking toy. It was a car, right? And you put it on there, and it was like a little track, but it looked like a little track, and it had like a bridge and like all this little shit, but it was about as big as this fucking thing, this system right here.
Okay.
And it had like little buttons and knobs, and the way you would make it go up a hill was like you had to like tap this button, and then it'd go down a little slope, and then you have to make it go around this like magnetic thing, so you have to twist this little knob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sounds like he's living a life.
Yeah.
It was a nice toy, but it was educational as fuck because to make that fucking car go around that track,
There's some engineering on
you had to figure the shit out. Like, and it was simple to an adult. Like, but at first glance, you'd be like, how's this shit fucking work? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. But to a toddler, a fucking kid that age, I thought it was like genius. I was like, damn, dude, like,
But that's good shit. Works that brain out.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It ain't no just fucking like, dude. My point is, when we were kids,
No. You got to pull that joint back.
Dude,
That's how it sounded.
I miss board games, dog. Back, they don't. I mean, they're not even. I mean, they're a thing now.
favorite board game ever. Go.
Man, you remember Crossfire? That wasn't a board game.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Crossfire was fire, dude.
Go.
Hungry Hippos.
Nah, you
Hungry
lost.
Hippos.
Yeah,
Which
Bro,
one?
I'm fat. I mean, that's what fat
Hungry
people
Hippos.
play. Yeah.
Trouble.
Trouble.
I liked Clue. Clue was cool.
Who's cool?
Operation.
Yeah.
Is that considered a board game?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go, man. Candyland.
Oh yeah,
Candyland.
yeah.
How old are you? 4?
We were kids. We were kids, asshole. Fucking Trouble.
Yeah.
You're talking about
want me
being
to say that?
excited about an educational game at 40 for 3-year-olds.
You want me to
And
say
he talks
that,
about a
dog?
3-year-old game as a 3-year-old, and you're making fun of him.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
Hypocritical fucko.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
Shoots and ladders. I know
Yeah,
how much
there
money
you
gonna
go.
give me
Shoots
for
and
that.
ladders.
and
Fuck
ladders.
Squint. Shoots and ladders. Hell yeah.
man.
Crossfire was dope. My favorite, Mousetrap.
Mousetrap was dope, but I didn't care about playing the game. I just wanted to
put it
set
together and
exactly. I don't think anybody played.
Nah, I don't even know how to play.
But Monopoly was dope. It just took a long time. Life was
Never
cool.
finished it.
Yeah, he never finished it either.
Monopoly's dope now that we're old.
Yeah.
Now they've got everybody's got a monopoly,
old.
like Murfreesboro-opoly. Now they all got their own
Yeah,
shit.
got
Now.
some crazy shit. They
Yeah,
got some
it's
crazy
weird.
Shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. That shit
What was the one? Oh, you said Trouble. That's the one when they had the little top,
Little pop
yeah,
thing.
pop thing. Yeah.
Pop.
I'm good at sound effects.
Me too.
Hell yeah. Guess Who? Remember Guess Who?
Yeah, guess who?
Yeah.
That was a good one. Flip the little things down.
Guess Who would probably be a little tricky now in 2022. I mean, I'm
I
sure
don't
there's
think
a
that'd
Guess
come out no more.
Well,
Yeah,
if they
it's
did, I mean,
out.
it'd be very
It's out.
tough to guess. But, oh, it is. I'm sure it's very modified from what it was.
I'm sure it's a very interesting game nowadays.
Yeah, probably now. Now it's
I feel like
probably.
I know where he's going with it.
Yeah,
I was
that's all I'm gonna
saying,
say.
but
Yeah,
we already talked about
It's going to be
this.
very tough to guess stuff on Guess Who in 2022.
What are we guessing?
One of the-
it's a whole
what
new
are we
game.
guessing? There's 11,000 genders
Yeah,
now.
one of
It's a whole new game
I'll just
now.
leave it at that.
One
But
of
yeah,
the, one of
Guess
the
Who's
options
one.
have to be I don't know.
Yeah.
Have to be I don't know.
Yeah.
Not to be to be continued or
Yeah.
some shit. I don't
That's
know.
how you'd start too. That'd be the first question,
Yeah.
and that'd eliminate half of them.
Yeah.
For sure.
Give me a fucking break.
And then there'd be one that identified as a
Yeah,
as
we
a stop
did.
sign or something. Okay,
Fucking
we
A.
need to move on.
Shout out Jay Wilson Media.
Hell yeah, dude.
So I told you before we started this podcast today. I told you. I said, man, the way this sort of works is,
Yeah.
you know, we'd love to dive in and let people know who the fuck you are, especially someone of your, you know, expertise, because you're kind of like someone. We referenced Thomas Stoner, T Stoner.
I thought you was going. I was going to say Thomas the Train.
Shout out Thomas the Train. But I said a Wizard of Oz type guy. Just a person that you don't see much of,
Right.
but is capable of a lot. You know what I mean? And so we would definitely start the podcast with making sure people understood who the fuck you were.
Okay.
But there's no telling where the conversation would lead.
The man.
Right.
That just explained what I was trying to explain.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
It's flowing pretty good.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's what we do here.
Man, we go from brain farts to gout to
Yes.
Dude, I'm going to tell you this right now.
All topics have been discussed here.
In this, however, we're almost at 120 episodes at this point. I'm going to say this now.
Go ahead.
I think he may have top 10 funniest podcast moment when we were doing everybody
Yes.
was talking and he did the dress thing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
That's probably top 10 funniest moment
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Yep.
I will say that. Give him a round of applause for that
Absolutely.
one.
You get it, man.
That one was great, dog. Yeah, you that was hilarious, bro. Because you had me like you reeled me in, and I was like, okay, what's he gonna say?
Yeah,
Chad just
no, you were
literally
real happy.
punched
It was
his
funny.
headphones off of his
Oh
head.
yeah,
That's funny.
shout out, man.
Shout out.
I need to start making compilations, man. That shit-
Yeah, I was about to say that on to O&E. I was literally about to turn to him and say, hey, we finna bring that lighter side shit back.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, for sure.
That's been
For
an
sure.
ongoing discussion amongst me, Chatty, and whoever else, but that shit's coming.
Yeah,
We used to do a series on ChadArmesTV called The Lighter Side. It was a lot of just bloopers and just cuts from
Squint's farting.
me shitting my pants.
Yeah, it was the first one. Literally,
That's where, like,
is Squint's farting to Akon. Smack that like for 10 minutes. That's pretty much what the first one was.
That's
Okay.
impressive.
we
Okay.
used to have the
Impressive.
camera rolling, man. I mean, just going. For those reasons, though, because some of that shit looking back, bro, I mean, it's fucking 20 years old.
Shout out to flagellants, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
dude. And now like the way that I was talking to Mel the other day about it, and me and her was talking, and I was like, I need to bring that back, because as much as I film now and as much funny shit as we say, it's not nothing for me to clip a bunch of funny stuff from like interviews and podcasts and just day in the life stuff and just kind of piece it all together for some good clips and shit.
Facts.
That's fire.
But that's always fun to do.
But I wish I'll say it a million times over, man. Where we are in this show, like Chad said, we're almost 120 episodes in, bro. Mm-hmm. And I can't imagine where we'd be if Jay Wilson Media would have been involved early on.
Yeah.
I really wish before I even hit record on the first episode, before everybody got involved, whatever. Mm-hmm. I wish I would have had that opportunity to be like, hey man, come over and give me some pointers on this camera shit and what I should edit with.
That would have been dope.
It would have been sick. And then even the logo, like I all of it. Like we did it all in house
and killed it.
Thank you, sir. But
that journey, that you wouldn't have had that journey though.
No, for sure.
No, I definitely wouldn't have.
And everything that come along with it, the information, all the knowledge that come along with it.
But like you just said, the affirmation, the acknowledgement, literally from you, that's the most like, wow, like thanks, man. Like I really fucking appreciate your honesty, or hopefully it's your honesty, but at the same time, like just your opinion. Period. I really do. And that was one of the reasons why I was glad you were willing to pull up today, and then also sit with us off camera for an hour and just catch a vibe, bro. Just hang out. You know what I mean? Catch up and all that good shit in between, man. But it's been great having you just pull up and just give us the real. And I hope people got an opportunity or tap the fuck into what you're capable of.
All right.
I
appreciate the invite,
bro. Well,
next time you're in town, bro.
That's how this goes. You know what I mean?
We'll do an interview next time with you. An interview too.
Or whenever you feel the need. Yeah, the interview on ChadArmesTV has to be a must at some point. But with it being, I got some shit to say. Now that you've been in that chair, whenever you have some shit to say, you just let me know.
Got you.
You know what I mean? I don't care what the fuck we're talking about. Whenever Jay Wilson Media is in town and got some shit to say, you let me know.
Got you.
And trust me, if we're rolling through the A, which that's very probable, we'll hit your line and let's see what celebrity you're hanging out with and see if we can tag along. And
it's easy.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to work on some stuff in Atlanta with some interview opportunities, maybe. So we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, ChadArmesTV is always grinding and always doing things pretty much everywhere.
Shout out to Chad, man, because he gets it done. Man.
Absolutely. He definitely does
when it comes to these interviews, man, and the work that has to be put in, man. I don't
think
a lot of people know.
Shout out Mel.
For sure. Shout out Sue, man. For sure.
That's kind of where I was going with. I was gonna start doing that for Vlad, is helping him get interviews in Atlanta, like back when I first moved there.
So, bro, I mean,
I did one interview with Vlad. I did his Yellow Wolf interview. I don't know how many Wolf has done since then, but I did a Yellow Wolf interview for Vlad.
Okay.
Is that something you could do? Me and you could work on? Maybe trying to.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll talk off camera about that.
Yeah, that sounds like a great discussion.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I think a cool opportunity.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, that's really dope.
I'll hit the road wherever I gotta go, Bubba.
Yeah, Chad goes and gets it. And
as soon as
I can get out of my full-time scenario, I'm gonna go get it with him. But right now I'm stuck here. Fuck.
All
but
right.
anyway,
producing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But like I said, next time you come through the city, Bubba, pull up on me.
Gotcha.
Because I loved having you here today, just for numerous reasons. One, that you're so talented at what you do, but to your point, you're just a good fucking soul. You're a good person, good vibe to be around, man. It's been great conversation on and off camera. And not only, you're a great friend, but we're fans, man. We always have been, and referral references every way we can
Vice
be.
versa, though.
Right? And that's facts. What'd you say?
Shout out Pastor Troy.
For sure, dude.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't. We always do a shout out. That's the thing here.
Yes. You have to give
vice
credit where
versa. I
credit's
immediately
due.
had to say Pastor Troy.
Absolutely, dude. I'm so glad you did.
Yes, for sure.
But also Jay Wilson Media, legend. So as far as Nashville goes, bro, everybody knows it. So with that being said, wherever you're at now, making the noise you're at down in Atlanta, keep going, bro, because we still see you, and we still love the fact that it's you're close, and that anytime you're home, bro, tap the fuck in, because we love having you.
Most definitely will.
Links below, JWilsonMedia.com. Tap the fuck in. Make sure you know who this guy is, man. He hangs out with pretty cool people, a lot cooler than us, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything in between.
I think I'm pretty cool.
You got anything you want to say before we get out of here, man?
I'm just thankful to be here. I
Great,
really
man.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
This was dope.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Make sure they tap in, right?
Hell yeah.
Do it. Serious
Tap the
inquiries
fuck in.
only.
Tap the fuck in.
Tap in
Tap the fuck in.
right now.
Right now, he
Yeah,
says.
yeah.
Tell him, Jay.
Right now. Tap in.
Still in sauce.
Right?
Still in sauce.
Yeah, it's still in sauce, man. That's what we out here doing. Look, man, it's I got some shit to say.com. O&E in the fucking building. I appreciate you with me, man. Chad Arms TV, as always. ChadArmesTV.com. Y'all go get that fucking merch. I don't know how much more is left.
There's a few show and proof stuff left. We're going to try to work on something for hoodies.
Yeah,
We're just trying to figure
there's
out
some
the best.
restock coming, so y'all make sure y'all tap the fuck in. ChadArmesTV.com. Subscribe to the list. Team Chatty members. All that good shit, man. Y'all know what it is. But in the meantime, in between time, it's
I got one other. I do got one other thing.
Say it, dude. The
talk
floor is
about
yours.
So many people and so many things, but one person I haven't even met, and I want to put it in the air here, is Jelly Roll.
Oh, for sure.
I've never met Jelly Roll. I've never worked with Jelly Roll.
Cool,
I want to make that happen.
We'll try to make that happen for you, Bubba.
Yeah, for sure.
That's family.
Yeah, that's definitely family. We'll see what we can do there. It's not a tough bridge to build nowadays, but it's challenging at times. But I'm sure we can help build
Everybody
it.
got a life, you know.
Everybody's
I know he
for
got
sure.
shit going on.
Yeah,
for sure.
But come December, he's going to be at a place we call Bridgestone Arena, and that'll be an event
sold out.
that would be
huge, man.
great for you to
Headline.
come home for, and
December 9th, Bubba.
bring that old fancy camera of yours, man, and see what we can make shake. You know what I mean? But we'll see what we can do, and maybe get something hanging around your neck or something, and go that way.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But with all that being said, man, Jay Wilson Media, we fucking appreciate you, Bubba. Please pull the fuck back up anytime you feel fit or you got some shit to say, just like I said, okay? ChadArmesTV.com. We got anything else, Bubba?
No, man, we're good.
I hit him with it.
Bow.
Bitch, we got views.